So as a channel of divine truth, my videos are channeled from the light, also known as the angelic realm. They are speaking through me to you. Well, today the light asked me to create a video talking about the dark and how it works through people, how it's strategic, opportunistic, all-knowing, and extremely, extremely intelligent. So since the dark has quite successfully taken over the United States, the light asked me to raise awareness with this video and let people know exactly how the dark works and what it's doing and the strategy behind what it's doing. So suppose I'm the dark and I want to take over the United States. I have my sights set on taking over the United States. I need a person to work through. I need somebody who I can influence and control with little puppet strings. But because I'm the dark, I'm going to need somebody that I can influence via money, greed, power, prestige, status, attention, etc. So I'm going to choose somebody who is ego-driven. And I'm going to choose somebody who has narcissistic personality disorder, because then I will know that I have them wrapped around my little pinky finger. Because somebody with narcissistic personality disorder is completely driven by ego, and ego is from the dark. Ego doesn't exist in the light. Ego is 100% from the dark. So I'm going to choose Donald Trump. He's going to be my puppet. I'm going to work through him. Now, the only thing is I got to get this guy in a position of power. If he's going to be my puppet and I'm going to influence him to work for me, he's going to have to be in a position of power. So I'm going to make sure he wins the election. I'm going to rig it because I'm the dark and I can. So I'm going to rig the election in his favor. And he's going to win and he's going to be in a position of power. It's not going to be a fair election. I'm just going to screw with everyone's free will. I'm just going to work through several different people throughout the election process. And I'm going to make sure he wins. I'm going to make sure he gets in a position of power. So Donald Trump does win the election. He does get in a position of power. And as soon as he takes over, the dark is like, yeah, popping the champagne cork. Woo, that's our boy. Oh, all the fantastic things we're going to do to destroy this country. Oh my gosh, how much fun is this, dude? All right, let's see. Where should we start? Where should we start? Oh, I know. Mother Earth. F Mother Earth. Who cares about all those tree-hugging granola people? Those saps can kiss our butt. We got to go after the environment, man. Oh, this is going to be so cool. All right, let's see. What can we do? All right, first of all, we're going to gut the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. Bye, we're going to screw you guys over. Dakota Access Pipeline, go for it. Who cares? All those people can just beat it, get out of our way. Global warming. Ooh, we're going to pretend like that doesn't exist. What global warming? Oh, the scientists are wrong. Those scientists are smoking dope. We need those scientists to shut the hell up. They're wrong. Global warming doesn't exist. But the problem is those scientists keep squawking. No, we're serious. Like, our research suggests that global warming is really an issue. We're not kidding. This really is the truth. So their puppet needs to shut these scientists up, right? Because the only one the dark wants people listening to is Donald Trump. He's a dictator now. Dictator of the dark. That's his new title. He's their dictator. Dark doesn't want you listening to anybody else except Donald Trump. So what are they going to do? They're going to discredit the media. They're going to try to get those stupid scientists to shut up by calling it fake news. The media, they're just messing with you. They're just trying to scare you. They're just making stuff up. Right? And then on top of trying to discredit the media, we're going to discredit other agencies like the Department of Justice, the FBI, Robert Mueller. We're going to try to discredit Robert Mueller. We're going to say the whole Russia investigation is a hoax. It's made up. That's fake news. It's a hoax. It's a witch hunt. Donald Trump was quoted as saying, "Round and round it goes. Russia and the world are laughing at the stupidity they're witnessing." Donald Trump is working for the dark and speaking for the dark because he's being influenced by negative entities. So, yeah, our issue just became paranormal. If you think that what's going on in our country right now isn't normal, it's not. It's paranormal. It's light versus dark. You're watching Star Wars. So then, after he's done discrediting the media, the dark's kind of like, all right, what's next? What can we do next to take over this lovely place and to spread misery? All right, we're going to have to go after the people. We're going to have to go after the American people now. That's our next stop. Now, because we're in a position of power over everybody else, we got our little puppet, Donald Trump here, what can we do? Oh, we're going to go after the weak, the sick, and the old people. And people like don't have a lot of money. So we're going to go after their health care. We're going to kick them off of health care. And then we're going to kick them off of Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. So yeah, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. We're just going to screw them over that way too. Any way we can. Any way that we can deny them health care, they're just going to be gone. If they die, like, all right, we met our goal. If these people get kicked out of health insurance and they die, yes, oopsie, sorry you died. We're the dark, we want you to die. We don't care. You can squawk all you want. We're the dark, we want you to die. We're trying to plan your demise here, hello, just shut up. So they're going to go after the people. And then what's next along those same lines? In going after the people, we also want to promote separation. We are sick of this stupid love, unity, let's all join hands and sing Kumbaya. No, we want people to be pissed off. We want anger, we want fear, we want discord, conflict. We want people fighting with each other. So we need to separate people out from one another. So how do we do that? Ooh, I know. We're going to call attention to their differences. That person is different than you, and that's bad. That person over there is different from you, and that's bad. Race, religion, gender, social class, sexual orientation, all of it. We're going to point out everybody's differences in order to separate them. No unity. We don't care about the collective consciousness. The stupid angelic realm cares about the collective consciousness. We don't. We want every man for himself mentality. That's our goal. So we're going to promote discrimination, and then we're going to promote blame, because we're going to ask the American people to point fingers at all the immigrants for all of their problems. See that immigrant over there? They're the reason you don't have a job. They're the reason you don't have money or a house. Blame them. They're the reason you don't have national security. Let's kick them out. DACA, the Dreamers program. F them. Get out. Beat it. We want them gone. They're the reason. So if we can get the American people to turn on each other and start fighting, then America becomes an energetic match for the dark, and we can just completely take over everybody. It's like a big, juicy anger sandwich. And then if we're separating out families, they're crying, they're in tears, they're miserable. We just feed off of that pain and that sadness. We just feed off of it, and it just feels so good for us because we did our job, because we're the dark. We're demons. We love pain and sadness and misery and separation. Let's build a wall. Let's build a wall. Let's separate people out from each other with a big wall. Let's see. We like conflict. Donald Trump even said he likes conflict among his aides. He likes conflicting opinions among his aides. It's like he likes that tension, that arguing. He gets off on it. Of course you do. You're working for the dark. You're going to promote that. So the lower the vibration of the country, the better. That means the dark can take over, because we're an energetic match for crap. Anger, hate, distrust, fear. It makes us weak. Meanwhile, this guy gets stronger because he feeds off of that. So he becomes more of a powerful dictator, abusing his power over us. Because you want the American people to be weak so you can conquer them and take over. So another thing is that I thought was kind of interesting is guns. Gun control, right? Well, Donald Trump started out talking about gun reform, and the dark was like, what are you doing, dummy? You're a puppet. Hello? We don't want gun reform. We love guns. We freaking love guns. What are you talking about? Gun reform? Dude. All right, cue NRA. So the dark sends in the NRA to talk to Trump. Next thing you know, he's backpedaling and changing his story. No gun control. Because he works for the dark, and I guess he forgot for a second. Yeah, no gun control. Sandy Hook, Parkland, Vegas, all the dark. It's all the dark. So again, the dark is looking at the United States like, all right, how can we screw you guys over more? What's next? Let's see. Ooh, let's mess with everybody's money. I got it. How about the economy? Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Because our boy is in a position of power, we can like pass bills and stuff. So let's go ahead and pass this tax reform bill, which puts money back in people's paychecks. So they're going to be like, yeah, every man for himself. Me. Who cares about you? Who cares about the collective? We're going to pull money out of the collective and put it back in people's individual pockets. Yes, that's exactly what we want. Because then we can create a big fat deficit and cause a recession. All right. And then these stupid idiot American people aren't going to know it. Because it's like, oh, you got a tax break. We threw you a bone. So aren't you happy? Look what you saw on your check. Meanwhile, the individual tax break's temporary. The tax break for corporations is permanent. Yeah. Rich get richer. Oopsie. So we're going to essentially screw people over in the end. Let's put tariffs. Let's get some tariffs out there and risk a global trade war. That'll be really fun. That'll screw things up. And then let's deregulate some banks, cause another economic downturn where they'll need a bailout. You know, people will lose money, houses, investments. You know, Gary Cohen resigned as the top economic advisor because of these decisions. So, yeah. Let's go after the economy. Let's cause a major economic downturn that'll scare people, freak them out, more separation, more every man for himself, and the United States is just a big juicy sandwich for the dark. Just want to take a bite. Yeah. Winning. And then after that, they're going to think, what else can we do? What else can we do to really cause the demise of the United States? Because we want to cause their demise. Like, we want people to, like, die. We want people to die. I mean, we're the dark. We want you to shrivel up and die. So, let's see, what else? Oh, I know, look at that dude over there. That dude over there is kind of, like, unpredictable. He's an unpredictable leader and totally ego-driven. Let's piss him off. Hey, Kim Jong-un! F you! F you, dude! Rocket Man! My nuclear button's bigger than yours. Idiot. What an idiot. Let's piss that guy off so he blows up the United States and then everybody dies because he's got nukes, dude. Right? Let's get that ego-based guy in a room with this ego-based guy and then we can really do some damage. That's what we want. But we want that guy with the nukes over there to blow up the United States. So what are we going to do? We're going to mess with foreign affairs. Because we can. Because our boy, our puppet, is the president. So we're going to mess with foreign affairs and we're going to piss people off. In hopes that they bomb the United States and then everybody dies and mission accomplished. We're toasting our champagne glasses at that point. We just have to piss the right people off. So that's basically what they're doing. And they're working through Donald Trump. So Donald Trump works for the dark, in case you couldn't tell. And another thing is, I just wanted to point out who's actually working for the light, who's actually fighting back. That would be Robert Mueller, because he's pursuing truth. So Pursuit of Truth is working for the light. There is also the fiercest anti-Trump member of Congress. That would be Bernie Sanders. So that's why he speaks so loudly on all these issues, because he's passionate about them. It's his life purpose to be president, and he also works for the light. So he's battling the dark that's taking over our country. And, you know, it's Star Wars, but we really can't sit on the couch any longer and eat popcorn and watch it. We really have to get off the couch and do something and take back control of our country, which is why the light asked me to make this video, just raising awareness so that people know. It's like, there's intelligence behind this. Like, are you guys paying close attention to what's going on? I mean, do you see the intelligence here? I don't know, maybe you guys should go watch Star Wars again so that you realize the battle of light and dark is very real. Law of attraction. We are what we think about, kind of thing. So if we can manifest peace, you know, I have other videos about manifesting peace through music. People at Woodstock were geniuses. You know, getting involved any way you can. You know, speaking out, making phone calls, social media posts, speaking your truth, fighting back any way you can against the dark. Because it's really important that we take back control of the United States. Unfortunately, this is someone who's extremely abused his power. Now, another thing is Donald Trump's soul doesn't really want to be president. It's actually laughable when I hear him talk about 2020, because I'm like, dude, why would you want to run again in 2020? You're already off path. Like, you don't even want to be president. Your soul is miserable. Your higher self is miserable. Your ego just wants to be president. That's it. So I have to say, as far as the dark actually choosing a puppet, they chose very well. Because even now, he's still ego-driven. So them grabbing onto his narcissistic personality disorder with both hands are pretty smart. The dark knows how to manipulate and influence, and the dark is very, very smart. They were extremely smart by choosing him. He is just perfect for them. To have somebody ego-driven up to this point and continue to be ego-driven, it's like, oh my gosh. I mean, it makes me nauseous just watching it. It's like, oh my gosh, please just go sit in a park with a journal somewhere. I've never seen someone so disconnected from themselves in my entire life. Disconnected from the light, disconnected from themselves. It's like, wake up, like literally, wake up, snap out of it. This guy is being influenced by demons, man. I don't know what to tell you. So, it's important to get involved, support Bernie Sanders, support Robert Mueller, support the People's Party. Nick Brana, B-R-A-N-A, is heading up a movement for the People's Party so that the people have a platform to fight back and basically form our own party and our own government, because the death of the two-party system is about to happen, because the angelic realm gives thumbs down to the Democrats and the Republicans, since they're both controlled by money and the intentions of those people with money. So, hidden agendas. He's over it. So, the light is fighting back, please know, but we really do have to do our part in order to help the divine help us, so the light can take back control of this wonderful and amazing country we live in. And in the meantime, take care and be well. God bless America.